bad games, we play them all here on Trial and Error. Alright, let's do the final level, which is an amusement park.
Let's check it out. Oh god. Alright.
Do you reckon Poop Coaster is one of them?
It's gotta be.
Alright, let's toilet paper one up there.
Is it gonna be like the truck? And you'll hit the coaster and it'll just go careening
God.
off the tracks?
That would be
Because murder is
awesome.
the goal here.
Obviously
Like,
murder is the goal,
yeah.
yeah. 20 times combos.
Oh, he's on the Ferris
Derail the
wheel.
coaster.
I
Is
was right!
indeed one of the things. Poop-mageddon!
Poop-mageddon!
Ducking fame, whirling poop, revenge. This is clearly his motivation, is revenge
Clearly,
as well.
clearly. Like, these are all
Oh,
places.
he's on the Ferris
Look at the
wheel.
rage. It's sold fuelly by rage. Fueled solely by rage. I mean,
Later, I'm just gonna have
maybe,
to,
he's
first round is always sort of a wash.
he's like a Red Lantern, you know? The powers are fueled
Go
by his
on!
rage.
Tell me how a man who shits on people
Okay.
for revenge is like the Red Lantern.
No, this holds together. So okay, so the Red Lanterns are fueled by rage, right? And their blood is all on fire and stuff, and it gives them their powers. And
Sure.
rather than willpower, which a Green Lantern uses, they use anger. And you know their blood can like literally ignite and really hurt you.
Really?
Yeah.
Ugh.
They're super scary, and they're pretty cool. Their leader has a dumb name. He's called Atrocitus, but still. Oh wow, they're dead. Those people.
Oh, Poop-mageddon!
Those people are so
I
dead.
murdered people. That's straight up the goal of this game. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah. So the way in which he's like a Red Lantern is that he uses his rage to manipulate power, and it affects his own bodily fluids and products. So the Red Lanterns have got this burning blood, and they're fueled by rage. He's got a sentient poisonous poo that's fueled by rage. So you know, I mean,
Okay,
6
sure.
of one,
why
half
not?
a dozen of the
That's,
other.
a not uncrazy fan theory. I mean, it's batshit.
I mean, well, yeah, obviously. Was that guy still sitting after you knocked the bench over?
Correct, and
Like
then he
Marge
fell over.
Simpson? He's like in a state of cat-like readiness?
Ah!
Ah, damn.
Oh, they can just run through them? Oh, well, shit. All right. Oh, and I missed that guy.
Those dirty cheaters.
Fuck. Oh, this is remarkably difficult.
You
Also,
mu-
I'm gonna
oh.
derail the poop.
There's
I just got murdered
There's
instead.
gotta be an achievement for... Okay, so there's gotta be an achievement for pooping on the mascot, or hitting the
No,
mascot
there
with
must
your
be.
poop.
There must be.
Okay, so I just went through a line of thought when you got hit by the coaster. I was like, why is there a brown thing on the front of the coaster? Oh, wait a minute, it's dirty chub. I was like, oh, it's obviously poo. There is a coiled poo on the front of that coaster, and you have slammed into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything is poo themed. So this is a world in which people fucking love poo.
No, clearly. People love poo.
Like
in this
poo
world.
is.
Yeah.
I mean, and the thing is, it's not that far from our world. I was in a shop the other day.
Go on, do tell us how this poo world...
So it's a local place that sells mostly kigurumis and like kitschy stuff, right?
What's a kigurumi?
Oh, so kigurumi is like Japanese pajamas that I mean I believe they started in Japan. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
Yeah, correct us in the comments. Those will be
please
fun comments.
do. If I'm being terribly racist, then I'm sorry, but I think they're originally a Japanese thing. But obviously here in Australia, people are wearing kigurumis, and I was in this place that sells mostly kigurumis. And so like, so kigurumi is like pajamas. If you've ever played the game Gang Beasts, a lot of the people in that game are wearing kigurumis.
What's Gang Beasts?
It's a game we'll play. It's like a
good.
brawler, but it's pretty funny. But so a kigurumi is pajamas, but they cover basically your whole body, and they typically look like animals. And like you put them over your head, and like the head of the animal goes over your head.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, and your face is in the mouth. Yeah. I figured you'd know what they were once I described it. So they sell kigurumis. They had like 5 different pillows that were the poop emoji. And that's what makes me say, like, we kind of, like, by making it adorable, like, we sort of have this weird relationship with poo.
poop? Yeah, we do.
In that it's gross, but if you make it cute, then...
Knock a small child off of the merry-go-round, you win prize.
And they had
Like an
they had the rainbow poo, and it was a pillow. Like, who would have that in their house? I mean, hipsters.
Lots of people.
obviously.
Oh, obviously hipsters.
Yeah.
People who like cute things, but also like offbeat cute things.
And I'm, just to be clear, that's not a dig against you if you are a hipster, more power to you, but it's just a stereotypical thing, like, you
Yeah.
know, oh, lol random, that's going in my home. you
Yeah,
know?
true.
Like, maybe that's unfair.
I'm dedicated to this now.
But
though.
yeah, no, you got this, you got this. And that's it. This is literally
That's
the
the
game.
whole game.
You have played all 3 levels, and you have almost all of the Chivos.
I do. I'm doing pretty well.
You have actually blitzed through this game. I expected it to take longer, but that's fine.
Well,
um,
I don't know,
Like, it's $3, buddy, don't worry about it.
well, for $3, I think you've definitely gotten your money's worth. Is like the thing with this.
So there's another game on Steam that's $3, and I think we need to play it together. I want to run it by you, because you know what it is already.
Do I?
Are we gonna play Bloody Boobs?
Ah! Oh yeah, we're playing Bloody Boobs. Oh my god! When I saw that, our friend Hector posted that to our group on Facebook. And I saw that and immediately went, we're playing this. Like that, I almost bought it on the spot.
I love that Hector said, "This is the Trump of video games."
I don't think he was entirely wrong.
No, it's not really.
You know, like, geez Louise, you know, like, what a ridiculous game. And all the reviews are terrible. Like, people hate this game.
I have not played.
20, come on, yeah!
Nice.
I pooped on the ground, like you told me.
You did, and it worked.
Child!
Because now they're all running through it, and
Yeah.
you're getting points for it.
It was
Yeah.
smart. It was very smart.
I won't take credit for inventing that strategy.
No,
I've seen
but-
this game played, and it was very effective.
I want to do
But it does. Man,
so furious.
He's so angry. Like, he's like, what happened to this man?
I know, right? That's what I want to know.
Was it a vat of poo that he was thrown into by Batman, and it gave him poo-related powers? Like, I could see that being the case.
For sure.
I mean, this
Mark
is a
them down.
supervillain store. There's the other toilet
I saw,
paper.
yeah.
Oh, it's at the top of... Oh my god.
And it constantly rotates.
You've
Did you
been
see
on
that?
one of these,
I
right?
hate these.
Wow, this is hard. Okay.
No, I got
so
this.
you-
I don't care about the secret. I want the fucking toilet
want the
paper.
toilet paper.
No!
Oh, Tragedy!
No!
That was so close!
Ugh.
I reckon you still get this. Just stay still. Don't move
No,
too
it
much.
moves. The things
Oh,
move.
shit. No, I meant
Oh.
because you don't have that much
Oh
energy
yeah, I
left,
don't have that
but
much energy.
You can get that.
I
You can-
don't know if the energy like moving depletes my energy.
Oh, maybe it doesn't.
I think it's just a time.
You can get that.
I can totally. What's
What's
revenge?
revenge? I really want to know
Is
what
there like a
revenge
specific
is.
person that he's trying?
Someone he hates.
Bird.
Oh, it has to be the bird!
Oh!
Finally!
Heart
Man
Shits
shits
on
on seagull!
Yes. Oh my goodness.
You are really good at figuring out the logic of this game. You're like, what would revenge be? Seagull.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
they shat on me, and
Oh.
now I will shit upon them!
I have a very poor relationship with birds.
Oh, buddy, I do too. I have trauma.
Yeah, so I was bitten in the testicles as a child by a goose.
Oh, shit!
we were on a,
and they're really aggressive.
they're
Like
super
known
aggressive.
for being aggressive.
We were on a school class excursion to the zoo.
Oh, buddy.
And there was a goose who took exception to me.
I'm having that pain. All the men listening are feeling
Ah!
this pain. This is
yeah.
the sympathy pain when you hear about
Sympathy
another man
agony.
having his testicles
So
injured.
so then we had friends in. Well, I grew up in Montreal, as you know, but the listeners don't know. I
Yeah,
grew up
yeah.
in Montreal, Canada, and we had friends. My folks had friends who
Oh,
damn
so
it,
close.
who were marine
You got
biologists.
this. You got this.
Marine biologists, and they regularly like brought home animals
Okay.
for work. And one of the animals they brought home was like these 3 emperor penguins. And so when I was it was awesome. But
That's
I
so
was
cool.
I was a child though. And so when I met them, I was like a baby. And I was sitting on the floor, and the penguins decided they either took exception to my hair or that they thought they were grooming me and started like tearing the hair out of my head as a baby.
Oh, my trauma sounds so lame compared to yours. Like,
there's
I'll
a-
tell you it, but it's...
There's a photo of me as a baby crying with penguins next to me because they've been just eating my hair, and my parents thought it was like adorable. And I was like, I understand why you think it's adorable, but at the same time, like, yes!
Yes! Right in the head! Did you see that?
Yes.
You popped him right on the
Ah,
head.
suck it, you jerk.
And that's where birds poop on you!
Yeah, they do.
Just right on the head.
Piece of shit bird. Anyway,
that's
oh,
not
the
an
other
easy
one.
shot to make, buddy.
Oh,
good,
there's
good
the other
work, good work.
fucking toilet papers over there.
Oh, that's way easier than the,
I'm gonna ignore the roller coaster
Yep,
one for
no,
now.
no.
So, okay, after that,
Nice.
after that experience with birds, I then was on holiday with my family,
Yeah.
and I got bitten by a swan on the finger.
Oh, jeez.
They have serrated beaks, just by the way. Just
Are they
BT
and they
ducks.
have terrifying corkscrew penises as well, right? Oh, that's ducks.
That's ducks.
Okay.
They.
Look it up, people. I'm not making this up.
While I finish the story, I'll continue playing, but I'm not going to be trying as hard as
That's
before.
okay, but
Because I just want to be visually interesting.
we've unlocked most
we
of
finished the
most
game,
of the stuff
essentially.
here, and look, there is not more to this game.
No,
Here is
it's
the
just
game. If you would like to play it, it's $3. I feel it is worth $3.
Yeah.
If you can get it on sale, it's even more worth it, obviously. But yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, got bitten by a swan, which sucked. And then, I was in primary school, I got shit on by a crow while I was standing under a tree, like a raven. Alright, it didn't take long to poop duration, that was kind of unfortunate. And then...
You could restart.
Yeah, I could. And then I got swooped by a small bird that they have here called an Indian myna.
Oh yeah, yeah. They can be really aggressive.
Thoroughly, yeah, they're aggressive little shits.
Hector says, in the country, this is our friend Hector again, who suggested we play Bloody Boobs,
Bloody
which
Boobs.
we will. He said that in the country where he grew up, they call myna birds butcher birds because they are really vicious to other animals and birds, and they will just murder them. They're really vicious little things.
That's interesting, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, they have a reputation for being more aggressive than their size would warrant.
I got all the seeds.
Nice, all the Chivos. So,
and
yeah.
I think that's basically my fear of birds. Like I quite like birds, but there's that fear of like they're gonna poop on me at any moment or bite me.
So you have way more of a reason to hate
Why
birds
do you
than I do.
have the trauma from birds?
So so this was when my parents were still together. So this was when I was quite young. So this would be when I was about 4. I remember at my 4th birthday, I had a birthday party in a park, and this was when I would have been in super early primary school, and you know.
For our American viewers, that's elementary school.
Right, yeah. And so when you're in, elementary school, primary school, everybody's your friend. Like everybody in your year comes to your birthday party because everybody sort of knows everyone. Like you don't.
Someone bring a bird? Like what?
Yeah, it was not as cliquey at that age. No, it was in a park, and there was a magpie, which for American viewers, they're like, you don't. Do you know magpies?
I think they
in
know
the
what
US?
magpies are. I think magpies, but they're basically like crows. They're
They're like
shiny
crows
shit.
or ravens, but
They
they're white
swoop.
and black.
They're
And-
basically like in a country like Australia where we
Yeah.
fear every piece of fauna.
Yeah.
It's the one where every spring we start wearing helmets.
Yeah, we may have all of the poisonous snakes and many of the poisonous insects, but they don't tend to be in the city as much. There are shitloads of magpies in and around the city.
Yes.
And so I'm a little kid, I'm like 4, and it's my birthday, and we're having a fun time, and one of them just swoops down and starts pecking the shit out of the back of my neck.
Oh my god.
And I know that I was bleeding because I had a scar for years, so I was definitely bleeding at the time. And I remember my dad running over, fucking like slamming something into the bird, and it just went reeling and flew off. And
Oh, you're dead.
yeah, I mean, my dad's awesome, and I was a little kid, and of course any parent would do that. But I
very
was
funny.
really, really freaked out by magpies for years. These days they don't bother me as much, but I still kind of give them a wide berth.
Oh,
even
yeah.
though these days, like, I'm a lot bigger than back then, and it's less likely they would go for me, I feel.
Yeah.
But I
It's
mean,
still a reasonable excuse to be afraid of birds.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan.
yeah. So birds can be.
Birds are
they're
mean.
beautiful, and I like birds, but sometimes they can be.
And I
they can be
would
aggressive.
actually like to own one as a pet, but again, there's that fear of like, I'm gonna take you out of your cage and you're gonna immediately poop. Like that's what you're gonna do.
I mean, yes,
I don't
that is the
want that.
case. You kind of,
You know.
I think you have to make your peace with that. If you own a bird, they're gonna poop. If you let them out of
love
the cage,
birds.
they're just gonna poop everywhere. And you sort of have to proof your house because they can
Oh,
get
definitely.
anywhere. So yeah. So
Alright,
okay.
so that was Muddy Heights 2.
Oh, the eyes of poo.
The eyes.
I didn't
Oh,
actually
yeah,
notice
the
that
eyes
before.
too.
So what'd you think? 'Cause I've seen this game before.
I actually
This was
really
your
enjoyed
first
this.
impression.
This was like super fun. I mean, look, you can play it for if you want a mindless game where you don't want to like focus very hard. It's a great game.
If all you wanted was to see the game and all the crazy stuff, you basically just saw that.
Yeah.
So it's if you want the experience of actually flying around and pooping on people,
Yeah,
then like that's definitely something you can do.
exactly.
And And there's Chivos, you know, there's replay value, although we're getting pretty near the end of it now.
Sure are.
So, you know, you cannot say you haven't seen all of the game at this point. I think it's hilarious, but, I mean,
Look, it's really fun. There's definitely like
there are much worse ways you could spend your $3.
Exactly. There's a very fun aspect to this. It's very mindless, so I don't feel like I have to work very hard to play this game.
I love that it can derail traffic.
Right, it's
Not
insane.
derail, stop, or, you know, just... That it has the force to affect vehicles.
Yeah.
Makes it even... Look at all those people. Dead. Fucking dead.
It's a poop.
This is, yeah.
On that note, we're gonna put a pin in this episode, and we'll see you all next time.
That pin's gonna get dirty.